talk about whether supports to pick up a Midas for a very late game. Hold that thought. Shadow
There he
might just...
did.
Okay, Ice is going to be the first target, and he will die instantaneously. Courier flew by. They didn't go for the Courier kill. Shadow being slowed down. That max Arctic Burn looking pretty good. The blast is going to slow him down. Shadow is going to try to run away. He pops his ultimate. They're going to try to chase him down. Meanwhile, on the back line, the fight, Tombstone being focused down. FateBN dropping really low, really fast. He's going to go down as well. KP joining the fray here, and Blink's on the run. Suddenly, it's Newbee that's actually taking the team fight into wings, using that initiation to their advantage.
They did recover the gem though on Elder Titan, so not actually that bad for them, but and Newbee coming in hot.
Yeah. Chuan working towards Aether Lens, I believe. I'm surprised that he's not finishing Greaves. But I guess there's not many big debuffs for him to cleanse off. Yeah, Aether Lens, I suppose. Or maybe actually Pipe. Pipe makes more sense for the team.
Is it Pipe? No, Pipe doesn't do anything. We're just line up.
Elder Titan, right?
But there's no one that really does magic damage. You have a little bit from Spin, a little bit from Axes, a little bit from Elder Titan. I think it's more, it might be a Lotus.
Oh, yeah, Lotus makes...
Reflect Omni Slash.
Reflect Roar.
Reflect Roar, Dispel Blind. All pretty useful. But that's a long shot. He could also get Crimson.
He's halfway there.
Halfway to what? Lotus?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of close. I've seen Undynes get Crimson too.
Crimson would be good this game too.
Yeah, I think I prefer a Lotus because you're going to need How to do the majority of your damage. And he has picked up a DD, and he's going to be the one slaying Roche.
Yeah, this is big if they can get it. And I don't think the Radiant team is responding quickly enough. Going to Radiant Vision. They see the Batrider going to the Roshan pit.
They expect it, but you expect it to be maybe half right now. But because of the DD, it's much, much lower than they expect.
Oh, that Weave though, doing so much work.
They can't take this fight. They'll get slept.
What? Oh, the lasso. Oh, Moo got off the one right click. He's going to go for Innocence. I actually think that's the right target. He does so much for the team. Winter Wyvern flying in. He goes now to the high ground. I do hear Omni Slash in the back line. Gets the Chuan kill, and so looks like Naga's dead as well. Okay, the fight's going back and forth. Gem is going to get picked up. How? Time lapses. Curse is going to come out here. And look at FateBN. He does get great, but he will drop very, very low. Meanwhile, the zombies are being built up. It's an apocalypse right now. FateBN is going to get right-click down as well. Ice trying to run away, but there's a gem in deck, and Ice is also going to be dead. The kiting, the chasing, so much better on the side.
Oh, they really need to pick up that gem. How ended up getting the gem? I think he dropped his TP scroll and got the gem after a really long time.
Yep. Well, Wings, once again, will keep their two cores alive, but once again, they lose the fight. They did get Naga, but I'm not even sure how important Naga is. I'm almost inclined to say that.
She's a big catch bag.
It is a big catch bag, but I think How, if you want to say who's more important, I think How is the most important.
Yeah, How is definitely most important, but he has the Aegis, so he's pretty unlikely to die in the fight.
This go graph, it's steep drop.
Yeah.
So what's next for How? Are we looking at Butterfly for his physical survivability?
Butterfly is not that common of a pickup on Weaver because attack speed is not really that great on him because of Geminate. We see crit a lot more. How loves his BKB, although I don't think BKB is that great versus their lineup. I'm not sure what you get this game on the Weaver. What else is there? I've seen Heart before, but I don't... Heart wouldn't be that bad. I've seen Dragonlance into Hurricane Pike. Bulldog does it sometimes. So it will be Heart. Maybe he just doesn't want to get RNG bashed because they really do not have that much lockdown. Juggernaut will pick up the Diffusal, but maybe if he gets Abyssal, Weaver will start having to worry a little bit. But with that Heart pickup in the Aegis, he's good to go. He's good to shoot through those supports.
Having the extra HP will also give more time for his support to react with their respective heals. So it's definitely a very safe option. They see Shadow in the front line. If Shadow gets caught here, no, they're going to swing behind. They want the supports. They see Innocence. Innocence going to drop his ultimate. The Roar flies out, but the clap hits everybody. That's a 4-man stop. He gets a solo kill by himself on the Wyvern. The Grave's going to come through as well. Innocence, can he actually make it out there? No, he will die as a result. The Tomb's going to get immediately destroyed. The Song going to get deployed. And looks like Ice is going to get picked off on the back line. Another gem hits the deck. No one's picking it up. KB's trying to make it out of there. And the man-fight heroes are still doing a ton of work. How? It's just man-fighting. Being man-fought upon. He barely survives. He still got the Aegis. That was off of their own initiation. Is he going to die? Oh my god. 70 HP. He's going to run away.
As you can see though, KP is like, he's so far net worth ahead of, he was like 6,000 ahead of them, but he keeps dying in these fights. And How is kind of a one-man crew at this point because Nagasar just really does not offer anything in these engages. Like, the sleep isn't really effective if you get Omni Slashed.
Yeah. I think once the butterfly gets finished, and she adds a bit more to the table. But before that...
Possibly, but that's going to be MKB coming out soon from Troll and Jug, and it makes the itemization for Weaver a little bit more difficult. I guess yeah, crit, probably the build.
Yeah. Oh, Lasso, can they actually get the right clicks off here against Shadow though? He's dropping pretty low, but the hero's pretty fast. Nice flame break bringing him back, and there's going to be a net. Well, again, he tries to man fight, brings Mu to a half HP. Also, Dazzle's been making some big plays this game. That Grave kept that team fight going on the bottom. It should have been 2 clean kills. Instead, Elder Titan was able to get off a 4-man ult.
Yeah, and a stomp.
Yeah. This hero's kind of unfair. Oh.
I think a Scepter would be pretty good this game for an Innocence.
Blink Curse. Splinter Blast. Looks like he missed a Splinter Blast on the tail end. Didn't time it properly. Innocent's going to throw out his ult. The Roar's going to fly against Mu. Mu drops off a heal for himself. Omni Slash. Okay, there's a buyback. I think it's time to retreat. No, they actually want to fight this. Despite of the buyback, the zombies are all being built up, and How will start working towards the tower. Glyph force out immediately. The bugs will fly out as well. Troll's still dead for 10. That's why they want to make this push. But this clap thing is so annoying. It fakes people out. The clap will now fly out. And they will back off. But that's not too bad for Newbee. They got a glyph, they got a buyback. And they got a troll kill.
Yeah, all in all, pretty worth it for them. Weaver looks like he's starting to build in a damage with the Demon Edge. I think MKB is definitely the choice versus the troll.
Okay. Kind of just throwing out there as a theory craft question. Not saying how we'll do this, but is it better to get the Daedalus, or is it better to get Bloodthorn, like in kind of like a last slot damage item? Because Daedalus
generally Daedalus
gives you more consistent damage, whereas Bloodthorn gives you the utility.
I think it is really good versus a Jug, though. He has Diffusal, so I would still go with Daedalus.
Okay. But, I mean, I guess in a different game with different heroes, our answer might change, right? With,
yep.
like, let's say maybe there's a Storm in the game, or Ember.
If you had more right-click, other right-click cores, too, that can make use of the crit, then I think Bloodthorn's better. But the Troll also has Mantis style, so it's very unlikely to stay on the heroes that you need it to.
To be fair, though, the cooldown is quite low, and these fights are lasting pretty long, so it's unlikely, or it's very likely that he gets off like 2-3 usage in the fight.
Yeah, but I think even if Troll gets Bloodthorn, he just right-clicks Weaver.
With the bash and fly. Yeah, but MKB's first, because they definitely need the true strike.
So, Undying did pick up Lotus.
Yep.
Very good versus Omni. Very good versus Roar.
Okay, I have Scotty being picked up on the Jug. Huh.
Spell want to build tanks.
Yeah. I mean, the Jug and Troll just hasn't really died in these fights. Apart from being straight up initiated on.
Yeah. Or getting picked.
Yeah. I really like the fact that Newbee is really being active with their Naga play. Like, they're not just sitting back, you know, with heroes in their base, just looking to farm. They know that they need to actively pressure Wings as well. Get more objective going their way. Control the map. They're actually really out-farming them now. The Grograph is sitting at a 5,000 gold lead for Newbee, but I think they've been using more room on the map. Neutrals. I didn't know you could apply a bug on the ET Astral Spirit. It's pretty funny.
Dude, that spirit is weird. The Omni Slash can jump to it too.
Yeah. You could TP onto it. You used to be able to block things like hook and arrow. I'm not sure if that's still the case. Alright. Juggernauts. I think his last is actually out of slots. I'm surprised that his last item isn't a True Strike item. Ooh. The BOT,
Maybe replace SNY with it soon.
yeah. BOT play from Faith BN. Did not get Moo. Wyvern's gone for a blink? Okay. Makes sense. This game is starting to become a little resident sleeper, as most Laga games do go this way. KP seems to be saving his buyback. Could pick up the butterfly now if he wants.
Yep. Waiting for Roche will almost be a full 3-minute respawn though. Gives time for Elder Titan and the likes to get over there. Elder Titan with an ultimate orb pickup. Is that a Lincoln's or is that a Scythe?
Hex. I think they just need more ways to control this Weaver, right? Weaver gets to run around and teamfight, do whatever. Right now they're counting on bashes to get the kill. Which, I mean, you were worried about it, but so far hasn't really happened.
Yeah, because they also don't have that great of detection because Beastmaster or their other gem carriers die very often. And their cores are too farm to take it.
Yep. Also, I feel like the team really needs like an AC or Vlad's. I don't know who will pick it up.
Undying should.
Oh, he's poor as heck. He's an Undying late game man. Can't get far.
Radiant needs one too.
Yeah. Well, Radiant's less pressing because they don't have to deal with natural order. But
Yeah.
right now, like Weaver runs around with 0 armor in the fight.
Same with Naga.
Yes. Especially minus armor now that Weave is in play.
Okay, let's see if Wings want to make a move for the Roche. It doesn't look like it. I do see a smoke in the Beastmaster's inventory, but it's going to be a long way away from home. And there are Naga illusions in all the lanes.
Yep. Naga doing Naga things. Okay.
She's maxed though. Diffusal 2. That's marginal.
Yeah. Okay, Roche spawn. I'm not sure
Oh,
whether...
and the DD. Yeah, that's easy, Roche.
What's with Tao getting DDs right when they Roche?
Yeah, this one doesn't seem like it's that big a deal though. I think Wings are making the call to not contest.
Okay. Yeah, hard to contest Roche against a Tombstone in the high ground, a Song. That last fight, they got really burned by it. I find it interesting they give the Aegis to the Weaver. Because he's
She's the heavy damage dealer. Who else would you give it to?
Naga, right?
Naga doesn't have any slots.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We established that. The cheese went to the Wyvern, okay. Probably just like a placeholder. He's holding the cheese so the Aegis runs out for his teammates.
ET really needs to survive these fights for Wings. Like having natural order is a significant source of damage.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't go for like a Ghost at the very least.
Yeah, I think Ghost would be pretty good. But some like, yeah. They have Diffusal though.
Uh-oh. Weaver is starting to do them rat things.
Yeah, they can't kill him. I guess the Omni Slash. They could Omni Slash on them.
I mean, if they get him stunned, he's dead. So that's why I think ET's going to Hex.
He can't pop the Lincolns though. Still going to require someone else to pop the Lincolns. Omni and a Hex.
Or Roar and Hex. Okay, BOT2's on KP. I mean, does Wins just slowly lose here? Like, if Newbee just keep doing this thing...
What do you mean? Naga's max. Like her farming's all marginal at this point. I think Newbee had to make use of their goal right now.
No, and exactly, right? Newbee just... They're making use of the goal. They're poking the tower. And they're making it super hard for Wings to actually fight into them.
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
So it goes
Yeah,
my
we were
question.
getting a lot of free damage.
Like, how can Wings deal with the situation? Can they deal with the situation?
Kill the supports, kill Kaka, don't die to lasso.
Alright, that sounds pretty easy, but unless you
No,
get
it's not easy.
unless you get a clap onto How, it's gonna be tough. Yeah, How's straight up takes the Rex. Okay. Force him to back out. Oh, Blink goes forward. Interesting. Maybe threatening to go with the forward. Oh, these hits from range. Troll Warlord. I did hear a smoke on the background. They maybe want to wrap around, but at that time the range Rex has already gone down. How's gonna walk away. Sees a hawk flying by. We'll kill it very easily.
Look at Faith. He's on the side.
Okay, but it's gonna be tough for him to come in. How? Okay, no clap. Dodges away from it. This clap will hit though. Ooh, he time-lapse into a stun. This is bad news bear. Meanwhile on the back line, Faith is gonna get focused. Front line, they got the Aegis on How. He needs to run right now. No tombstone. Okay, Meg's gonna fly, dude. The tombstone is in the background. The lasso's gonna come, dude. They want Faith BN. They will get Faith BN. The clap will hit on a couple of heroes. But I think it's enough for Newbee. They could just retreat. Or, well, rather retreat, do the exact same thing on a different lane.
They lose the gem? Yep. Yes, they did.
How do they deal with what How is doing? I think Wings is still
We
looking...
gotta hit him with the stomp. Just hit him with the stomp going to the back line.
Yeah. I mean, that teamfight, he time-lapsed into a stomp. That's as bad as it could have been for Newbee. And they got the Aegis off of it, but they need to do it one more time. Unfortunately, they don't have a lot of tries to do this. How? Run away from the stomp. Alright, range Rex will go down.
Or rinse and repeat.
The most slow and painful death. Well, maybe not so slow. Shadow got one hit off. Could have bashed. Man, look at these wards. Okay, they're going on to How dropping really low. Is he going to get time-lapse? They lasso on Wings as well, or Blink. Blink's dropping really low. He needs to drop his Omni Slash. It's going to fly out. Most of it jumps on, well, the whole team. Chuan's really low. Kaka's really low as well. The Roar flies out, but How wins the man fight between the Juggernaut. And now Shadow getting purged up. He's trying to man fight again. He does have the Grave. He's going to get KP. He's going to go kill How as well. No, he gets a Sakuchi off. And the right click now will... Ooh! What?
Oh, his Aegis expired. Oh my goodness.
No. His Aegis used
Oh, he used it once?
on
Okay.
the bottom already, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Dude, what the heck?
I thought Shadow was gonna die right there to the Weaver, just gonna out-kiting him, but... Alright, man, if there's one lineup that could just do a reverse space race, or just reverse throne, it's a Troll lineup. All the buybacks being forced out. I think...
Do they want to go right now, though? They are already down, what, 1.5 racks. I think that Newbee can just do that again, though, if they keep waiting. So they're going to go for it.
Meanwhile, How bought back and time-lapse to the bottom. He's gonna go for the mid-racks. This has to be a throne race here for Wings. Buyback coming out here. We're gonna focus on Shadow. Shadow gets dragged to the tier 4s without his teammates. Down to about half HP, a quarter HP. The curse is gonna come out on the front line, so no more reversement. Shadow's gonna try to life steal his way out of there. He gets Grave, but he's still under the tier 4. Over the Firefly. He's trying to man-fight regen. Not gonna be enough. My goodness. Meanwhile, I think the melee Rex went down to How's backdooring. And that will be it, right? There is no buyback available for Troll Warlord. Not that Newbee knows about it.
They're in a tough pickle right now.
They are. How's
But they can get a kill on either Naga or Weaver, and it can be close to game over. Same with Wings, though, but Wings were already in a pretty tight spot to begin with.
Yeah. I really like the defense for Newbee. Dragging Troll to the tier 4, cursing in the front gates. Just made it super hard for Wings to actually do anything for the Troll Warlord.
They have to be careful with this Shallow Grave and the Satanic, though.
Yeah, that's what happened in the last fight, right? It made him survive a little bit longer.
I'm not sure if he has... I don't think he has Satanic that fight. He just life leeched.
Oh, I see. His HP shot up pretty fast, so I was like, oh, he's a 10.
He just does a lot of damage. And attacks very fast.
How working towards the AC, I presume? Looks like a really weird Weaver item, but necessary against Outer Titan.
Well, also good damage.
Okay, so if you're newbie, do you want to...
Oh, what are they doing? Oh my goodness, I see some BOTs coming in from the backline. They're trying to assassinate KP, but ooh, they almost got caught by that sleep, dude. Wow. That was close.
Alright. They got the courier on the way out. Okay.
Dude, Wings are some cheeky dudes.
Yeah. I mean, I think at this point you gotta start taking some risk.
Oh, they're taking risks.
Yeah. You
They almost
you-
got caught by a sleep, and then like having your Beastmaster and your Juggernaut dead right there is a game over.
And I like the word that you chose, the assassination, because that was a two-man squad, right? Like, that was just going in for the silver bullet kill. That wasn't, you know, bringing the whole team with a smoke or anything. They got Innocence Hex online, so that's, you know, more tools to the Kill Weaver. The problem is Mu is getting, like, it feels like Mu is also doing his job. Every fight initiating properly. They either fight without the Beastmaster, or like Dazzle, for example. And I think Wings need all 5 to have a chance in these fights.
So let's see what Wings want to do with their buyback off, or on cooldown rather. Actually, it's just the Juggernaut. So
Yeah.
Juggernaut, Weaver, and Naga are the main ones. Roshan's gonna respawn in about 30 seconds.
There's a casual gem just sitting on the ground. Beastmaster walks by. Trees blocking. Okay. So does Weaver drop his boots for the Aegis?
Yep. Definitely.
Okay.
Weaver's probably the carry that needs boots the least.
Yeah. All right, Roche is alive, and that's a lot of creeps for Wings to push through. Newbee's not going for it. Let me check on Dire Vision. They see really nobody. Okay. They saw Jug a little bit. They have good wards up. They're not sending the whole team in. Really afraid of the jump. Pop the mech just for how. I think maybe it's faster to commit the whole team, but granted Naga is the only one that really does damage. Apart from Hao. So it's really just mostly Hao anyways.
I think they're gonna get owned here because they still had to deal with the sleep. Oh, they're going the super long way around.
Oh, that means Roshan is going to get forfeited.
They can still kill
because-
Naga though. Naga might be their prize kill. She still doesn't have buyback for 2 minutes, so she has to be really careful to stay out of the fight.
Items being dropped left and right. The roar, the cheese is on the ground. They didn't pick it up. Thank you very much. Hao time-lapse, but he wasn't full HP. The song will save Hao. And the tombstone's on the high ground. It's full retreat time. They are getting out of there. Hao, though, gets hit by the Earth Splitter. He needs to run. Get him out of there. No, Ice gets caught on the back line. He's going to be dead. Who got the cheese? Beastmaster did.
What a force staff.
I'm surprised KP TP home. I thought that was a TP to the base kind of TP. And just, I mean, Alliance would have done that to get extra damage in.
He just really didn't want to die there.
Yeah, that was a panic double-click TP. Ooh, it looks like we have a butterfly in stash. What will Naga drop for this butterfly? Diffusal Blade? Diffusal Blade's been really good for them, though. In fact, he upgrades the Diffusal Blade.
Yeah, it's because he has 7,300 gold.
Yeah, I don't know what you would drop. Maybe Octarine if you want a man fight, but I don't know.
Scotty, maybe? Like, I don't know. Radiance, actually?
Once you...
During a man fight, I think.
Yeah, once you... 17% miss chance. Not irrelevant. Oh, refresher for the second usage. Oh, the stomp is going to be good. And you can see that Wyvern looking for the curse. They do curse up Blink. And look at his HP. My god, Fervor, right clicks, mini bash. Okay, he barely survived. They turn around. They grave him up as well. And how going forward, he needs to assassinate Ice in the background. Meanwhile, Kaka, oh, return of the poison touch. Yeah, Hao is going for the supports. He's actually being zoned out by the book. He's dropping really low. Meanwhile, on the front line here, the Naga illusions just going in. They get Faith very, very quickly. And they're looking for more. Clap's going to hit onto Beastmaster, buys back. They're all very low. Tombstone gets dropped on the high ground. Are they actually going to push off of this? Meanwhile, in the mid lane, the tier 4 is taking a bunch of damage from the creeps coming in. And that could be the last set of racks. This is the last fight. They don't have too many of their ults left. The Earth Splitter is available. Clap is going to allow them to kill the Tombstone. Shadow's dropping low. Shadow's going to just die. Does he have buyback? I'm not sure why I'm on last hit and denies. Yes, he does have buyback. Playing super aggro Shadow. Going to be fine. But the Rax does not have buyback. The Rax does not have glyph. Lasso's going on the background. I'm not really watching the Lasso. I'm watching how under a lot of trouble. He's going to get hit by the Earth Splitter. Is he going to die from it? Time lapse, but hit from Tro. He's doing so much damage. KP's going to get co-embraced. He's going to be fine. Shadow going on How. How is going to go down. He does have the Aegis, though. Now focusing on KB. Can he get off the song? He's looking for the song. No song. Okay, song? Sing, man, sing. No sing. Okay, Shadow's low as well. Looks like Hao is just assassinating, but here comes a regen from Shadow. It's a crazy team fight. Curse came off cooldown during that team fight. Shadow's dropping low. He still has to buy back after all of this. But during the time that he's buying back, I think the Rex will go down the Clap, giving them time. KP still low. KP bought back for this. KP cannot die. Innocence will die again. And it looks like Hao is suiciding for the Rex. Hao will die as well. He will finally buy back. Will he time-lapse into the fight? Mu using the Ghost Scepter. Are we going to reset? No, we're not resetting. We have BOT back in. Hao is back into the fight.
Oh, they're gonna lose throne. Their throne's so low. They could all in on it right now, but they don't have buybacks and they're two big heroes.
Yeah, they call
GG. Yeah. Once you see her throw that low, it's like, then we lost. They can just like sleep, like either sleep the throne and go for those racks or vice versa. So that was a valiant effort by Wings, but it was that one fight around mid where Naga decided to get involved and got really big. It didn't really seem like the Weaver was going to be that big of an issue for Newbee.
Until
Wings, rather.
Until we realized, oh, there is actually no way they were killing him. For a while, it worked okay because Troll and Juggernaut just didn't die, but I mean, that's only after connecting some big ET stuff. But yeah, looks like we're going to go into a Game 5 for the Nanyang Championship. I'm super hyped for this Game 5 because both teams have shown a bit of weakness. Both teams have shown their strategy. Well, maybe not Wings. Probably Wings got like 10 more strats up their sleeves. So we'll see what exactly they'll pick out for the Game 5. We're going to go home with $100,000 and all the glory for being the champion of Nanyang Season 2. We'll be back, guys, for Game 5. And don't go anywhere.